We're here with Josey Miller at the Black Hills Playhouse, and she's getting ready to play Ado Annie in Oklahoma. So hello, Josey.
Hi!
I am so glad to finally get a chance to talk to you. So tell us about how you've been preparing for this role as Ado Annie, because she's a little bit of a, I don't know, a rough character, or just, just kind of her own woman, let's say that.
She is her own woman for sure. This is a part I have been dying to play for a really long time, so this was super exciting. She's very flirtatious and friendly, and it's really exciting because not only do I get to interact that way with my castmates in the show, but also because we're doing such an interactive, immersive experience, it's going to be really fun to get to super interact with the patrons and people who are watching as well as the character.
So when you talk about the interactive aspect, I think you might want to maybe expand on that a little bit for the audience, because they might not know what you're talking about.
Sure. So we're doing this really awesome thing with Oklahoma where we have on-stage seating. So there are actually going to be audience members on stage, and a lot of my direction and blocking and things that I do on stage directly involve those people sitting on stage or people in the first couple rows of the audience. Which I'm super excited about. I love that kind of stuff. I love audience interaction. I love how that changes and how the dynamic is different from show to show, because you never know how somebody's going to respond. And I think that's just part of the magic of live theater. And they get to kind of like be part of the show and really jump into the world with us, which is super fun.
That is going to be interesting to see. It'll be different every night, I'm sure, depending on who those people are.
Yes!
And Ado Annie is just a fun kind of gal, so she's going to have some fun with those people. So
fun and freewheeling for sure.
Audience members, don't beware, but be
prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. It's going to be fun.
Be prepared.
So you do a lot of dancing and a lot of singing in this one. What do you find easier to do? Is it the singing, the acting, or the dancing, or that you find the easiest and most enjoyable?
I love shtick. So like any sort of, I don't think it really matters any of those three. If there's a little bit like a bit, something funny happening, I find that super enjoyable. And with the interactions that I have with most of the people that I talk to, there's a lot of that going on. So I think I just like all of it, to be completely honest.
Well, I love your voice, and I really enjoyed hearing you sing in Putnam County Spelling Bee, and looking forward to your portrayal as Ado Annie. So how long have you been working on getting your character prepared? I mean, you've been in every play so far this year. You've been a busy girl.
I have been. So I guess it was sort of, when you have a free moment, going over the script, starting to jot down ideas of, why do they do the certain things? What made them become the way they are? What factors have happened in their life that leads them to become the person, that they are in the show. So I guess that's sort of how I prepare, looking at the text, looking at the songs, and trying to pick up little hints of things about your character's personality. Because, they don't just like write out a biography.
Yeah,
your character likes this and doesn't like that. So that's part of the fun of the interpretation, I guess.
Yes, and so where do you go to school at?
I went to school at Seton Hill University, which is a small private college in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, near where I grew up.
So you took musical theater and dance?
I was actually a music education major while I was there. And right before I was about to do my student teaching, I got an offer for a contract in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So I was like, this is what I want to do. So I left with my BA in music instead of my BM, which I would have gotten after student teaching, and just have been working since then. So I think it was a good decision.
Everyone who's watching this to know that we feel so lucky to have Josey spending her summers here with us at the Black Hills Playhouse. Yeah, you're so talented, and thank you for that. And plus, you're really putting the pedal to the metal here. So thank you for doing that. And when you finish up with Oklahoma, what's next for you?
Back to New York City.
Yes?
And an audition grind again out there, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about auditions, because I know nothing about that.
So it's a little different wherever you are. In New York right now, it's a lot of getting up at 4 a.m. and taking the train into Midtown and putting your name on an unofficial list, and then going back to your apartment for a little bit till 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock whenever the building opens, and then It's a lot of sit around and wait, and maybe you get to sing 8 bars of music, maybe you don't get to sing at all, maybe you get to sing 16, 32, you never know. It's all just luck of the draw. As many as you can get to just increases your chances of the likelihood of getting a job.
And what they're looking for.
Yep.
Well, so thank you for taking some time with us during this extremely busy week. I really appreciate your time. And best of luck to you. And if New Yorkers are smart, or I'm sure they are, excuse me, but I'm sure that you'll get lots of jobs and we'll see more of you soon. So thank you very much, Josey.
Thanks, Darla.
Bye.